Hey traders, Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing? Hey, the market's all closed up. Today's date is, what is this? Wednesday, January 31, 2024. Let's say hello to February. Well, it looks like the market did not really like what Mr. Powell had to say. At least, I'm not overly, as I mentioned in the trading room today, I'm not overly concerned just yet. I think today was just a lot of nonsense noise. It just didn't make sense. Everyone had to know, right? Come on, that something like this could happen. Now, where I will be concerned is if we get through about 477.34, I will be concerned. Of course, if the trend indicator breaks to red, that's going to make me a little unhappy. But just like right here, you see how we went up, nice bullish, and then all of a sudden you see here we got red, and then we got bullish again. Well, the same thing could happen. The same sort of thing. Well, I'm still looking at the market going higher. We just may need to pull back a little bit before that happens. Now, if we get through this 477.34, that puts the 50-period moving average in target, and that's getting down there kind of low, so we might want to just be a little careful. Be careful what you're trading. Not everything is a clear short, not everything is a clear long. Some days, some 2 or 3 days, sometimes it's best just not to trade, and if you struggle, that might be something to think about. With that said, we've got some shorts on. We're doing well on the shorts. Did pick up some SQQQ today because the Qs look like they're falling down a little bit. And we closed up very nice on that. So let's see if that continues to run. Few other shorts on, and we'll talk about those in the room. I've got some charts here. I thought I had. Yep, there we go. That I think are worthy to talk about. Some longs and shorts. We'll talk about the longs first here. Plug, I think, is acting very, very good. From a price standpoint, it is now a rounded bottom breakout. But as you know, we have not fulfilled our rounded bottom breakout rules yet. But from a price standpoint, we are. So I'm looking for this to hold in here, continue. We'll look for a trade on plug. The other one is STLD, which I think I mentioned this one yesterday, maybe the day before, something like that. And this is exactly what I wanted. Pull back. This is exactly what I want. So let's pull back. Now what we're going to have to wait for are the bulls. And this is where, having the scanner is it's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Put this on a watch list, and then I'll be notified when it moves up. My watch list, I keep them relatively small. I did just recently shrink them down. Sometimes I get lazy, and I think I've only got 30, 40 stocks on there. So when I see STLD coming up, I can remember, hey, STLD, So I'm going to go look at that. I'm going to look to get into it, and I think we've got some upside potential on STLD. So waiting for that entry on that one. Also keep note, members, you'll be notified through the app and in the trading room in real time. So here's Note, N-O-T-E. I like what Note's doing. This has become a rounded bottom breakout officially. I'll say officially. We're maybe a little bit off, but close enough. I think Note is headed for a nice trade here. A little cheapy. $1.25, so we could have some fun with that. That'll definitely be a stock trade, not an option trade. We've been in a nice downtrend here. It looks like the trend is starting to change. Our trend indicator has gone from red to green. We're over the 50-period moving average. The T-line, the trend indicator, will be there tomorrow. And then we've got a very nice rounded bottom breakout setup. If you don't know or understand the rounded bottom breakout when you're in the trading room tomorrow, please make sure you ask. I'll be glad to go over this in a great deal more detail for you. Okay. Here's a short. Schwab's looking short. This is a blue ice failure. So right now my target would be toward the 200 period moving average, about 8% away from where we are now. And then we'll reevaluate at that level. If we start to come back over about 64.50, then I'll have to rethink that short. So that's probably where my stop would be if I was to get into it. Another one is coin. Coin's not doing very well. You can see that the trend indicator, we're underneath the trend indicator. See how price went down? We came back up, nice bear flag, and then boom, came down again, and boom, and here we are up again. So what I'm looking for is this to continue down, and just follow price, follow the trend, and when things change, then we know to get out of it, or if it comes back up through our stop, or we start losing some of that downhill momentum, then that's when we'll pull out of it and reconsider that trade. So looking to buy this one possibly tomorrow. One more long in here is Citi. Citi is pulling back. Thank you. That's what I want. Pull back. Let's put the buy box on this one. And I think the buy box should be about right here, somewhere in there, just like that. So I'll look to rebuy this in here. I'm still looking for 61 up here as a target. And, I mentioned this before the other day, 61 up here as a target. And, we know stocks just don't go up. You got to know that, okay, by now. You got to know that. But what they do is they go up, they pull back, go up, pull back, go up, right? I mean, just go look at the whole chart. That's what it's been doing. So come on back, Citi. Give us an entry. We'll look for the famous 3-8 trap, PBO setup. And again, that's something, if you don't know what the 3-8 trap is or PBO setup, anything like that, come on in the room tomorrow. Make sure you ask, and we will talk about it. All right, folks, have a great evening tonight. I hope this video helps you out a little bit. Please feel free to ask questions, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Happy Wednesday to everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.